Now the sustained hand clap, because coming out here is one of the heroes from Germany. 7th, in fact, in the Europeans back in 1991, but he's lost his form, only 16th last year in Copenhagen. 23 years old from Berlin. This is Mirko Eichhorn. Second last year in German nationals, third this year, but gets his chance because the German champion ineligible at the moment. Down he goes on the triple axel, and couldn't happen at a worse place. So 0.4 off there. Double toe loop at the end of the combination you didn't see. Well done, triple lutz. And that overhead shot shows you the kind of travel that he had there on that spin. And the judges will have seen that. That is difficult to swallow. That's desperately disappointing. A thoroughly engaging young man who pays for his skating. In Oberstdorf, you can see him mouthing, I should think, an obscenity or two, by working on a baker's round. Early on, he gets up at 5 in the morning out in that delightful village of Oberstdorf, goes on his round and then goes into the rink. Fabulous facilities to skate, but maybe the pressure of expectation got to him here.
Well, you can see, again, looking at this double axel at the end, that's really a very bad mistake. He tends to take his right leg very, very wide, which gives him a little bit of oscillation during that rotation, and it's quite easy to lose your bearings halfway through the jump, not know exactly where you are, and perhaps trying to jump just a little bit too big. You can see that right leg going through, and the shoulders all over the place in that triple axel. Well, straight into the boards. Totally committed, but perhaps giving it a little bit too much on the day.
Yeah. So tough. He started off, I said at the beginning, 7th in the Europeans 4 years ago, and we thought here was a guy who was going to be a top 5 skater for sure, maybe in the world. But it hasn't worked out. Maybe trying too hard, particularly in front of his home people. That's a great pity. Be better for presentation, but the damage is done to the elements. There's nothing the judges could have done to help him. He slots in 2nd, but he's going to drop it a long, long way from that. It's going to be a long afternoon for him.